The US dollar index is determined to surpass the highest level since January 2017. It closely approached the level of 103 on Friday. Today, the index also made efforts to hit a new high. This trading week kicked off with another downturn in global stock markets. The epidemic in the US escalated and downbeat economic data worsens investors' fears about the outlook for the US economy. US stock indices closed last week with heavy losses. Today, the benchmark indices are extending their downtrend. The Dow Jones Industrial Average plummeted to 19,173, having shed over 4% in intraday trading. The intraday high in the previous session was 19,279. Following a bounce to nearly 103 points in the early trade, the US dollar index is again trading lower in the New York session. The euro and the yen are showing resilience against the strong American counterpart. On Sunday, Washington did not pass the massive coronavirus stimulus bill. The odds are that the vote today could also fail. Traders who were betting on large stimulus measures displayed their discontent by sell-offs of the US dollar against the euro and the yen. However, selling will hardly last for long. Amid uncertainty caused by the coronavirus, most investors closed their positions both in safe haven assets and in risky assets in favor of dollar cash. Amid global selling panic, the US dollar's appeal as a safe haven asset increased automatically. The dollar versus the Canadian dollar pair was trading marginally higher at about 1.4350 in the early New York session. The Canadian dollar has been striving to offset losses, but all its efforts are in vain amid the stronger American rival. The Bank of Canada does not take its own policy decisions, mainly following the path of the Federal Reserve. Canada's business activity is in decline. The loonie has no fundamentals to regain momentum. Trading sentiment on the loonie depends entirely on oil quotes, which are the key to its prospects in the mid-term. Today, oil prices again tumbled to the lowest level since 2003. Brent crude has lost 6% in intraday trading. If nothing positive happens in the nearest days, oil prices are running a risk to drop even deeper, thus dealing a blow to commodity currencies. The coronavirus pandemic and its aftermath for the global economy have badly hurt the crypto market. Bitcoin collapsed almost 7% in the latest 24 hours. Last Friday, bulls were eager to reverse the trend upwards, but they had no success. Nevertheless, the speculative interest is still driving the market. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you back tomorrow.